Let's do it. When you receive the notification, please let me know. Second. Okay, so good evening again, guys. Welcome to TNT with me, Solomon. I am your host tonight, and we are talking about eating healthy. Is there anyone here for the first time? Dionisio, is it your first time here? Can you hear me, guys?
No, it isn't.
It isn't. Okay, so I believe you all know how TNT works, but I'm going to explain it really briefly. So we're going to have a topic, and we're going to discuss about this topic, but feel free to give your point of view, to give your opinions, okay? Don't be shy, and please speak up, okay? Speak as much as you can and be yourself. TNT is a safe space, and I really appreciate when you talk to me, guys. So I'm going to send a few questions here about eating healthy. And first of all, I'd like you to answer the questions when I ask and introduce yourself at the same time, okay? So let's start with you, Taina, please. What can you say about your eating habits?
Okay. My eating habit is not very good. I try eating healthy, at least on the lunch, but I don't like some vegetables, and that's it. And I love junk food, and that's what's killing me all day. So that's it.
Okay. Go on.
And my name is Taina. I am 26. I live in Rio. And that's it.
Okay,
Nice
that's
to
really
meet
nice. Thank you. Yeah, we all love junk food, Taina. We know how it is. What about you, Leonardo? Can you introduce yourself, say where you're from, how did you get to GMT, and tell us a little bit about your eating habits?
Okay, good night, everyone. My name is Leonardo. I'm from Belo Horizonte. I'm 23 years old. And saying about my eating habits, I used to be that person with bad habits. But I don't know, I guess 1 year ago, I decided to change my eating habits. And now I can say that I'm a person with good habits. I just cut sugar, and I also try to control the amount of fat that I eat every day. So it's been very good because we can see the impacts of these changes in our daily basis, and it's been very good. Such a healthy mental health and also physical health. That's it.
Okay, that's amazing. It's very nice to hear that you change it, you changed your eating habits. So we're going to talk a little more about that later on our meeting. Now I'd like to hear from you, Deborah. Can you introduce yourself, say your name, where are you from, and talk a little bit about your eating health habits?
Okay, so my name is Deborah. I'm 25. I'm currently living in Florianopolis, and I'm a pharmacy student. My habit is my eating habit is not so good. Like Taina said, I love junk food, and but these days I've been trying to change it, put it in my daily basis, a little more proteins and vitamins and vegetables. But I still eat a lot of junk food.
Okay, don't worry, it happens. We saw in the video that we must not feel guilty about eating junk food, okay? We just need to keep the balance. Very nice, Deborah. For those of you that arrived right now, tonight we are talking about eating habits, eating healthier. And we are trying to answer question number 1. What can you say about your eating habits? So I'm going to ask you, Guilherme, to introduce yourself and then answer the question number 1, please. Guilherme Fernandez. Okay, we can move on and then get back to you. Okay, nice. Dionisio, maybe?
All right. So, hello, everyone. My name is Dionisio. I live in Belém, Pará, in the north of Brazil. I'm a college student. I'm the middle of my major. And talking about my eating, about my daily food, I think I'm not a healthy person in terms of food. But I have already tried to change it, but I still lived with my parents, and I have to follow. For example, I have to follow my mother's recipes. So maybe I have already tried to say, "Oh, mom, try to incorporate salad in our food," and she says, "Oh no, and if you want to eat salad, you must prepare your own salad." And I do what I can to stay healthy, but I'm aware that eating vegetables and up and down junk food is a good way to maintain our body healthy, because we are like machines, so we must take care of ourselves.
Okay, that's really nice, Janita. Yes, when we depend of the others, it's kind of hard to prepare our things. So I know how it seems. And what about you, Amanda? Can you introduce yourself? Say your name. Is it your first time here? Amanda Almeida.
Hello.
Hello.
So hi, I'm Amanda. I'm from São Paulo, the capital, and I think it's that. I don't know what I say about me. And yes, it's my first time here.
Okay, welcome. So just to explain you really fast, we have a topic today. We are talking about eating healthy. And I sent some questions here on our chat, and we are going to talk about them, okay? Right now, we are in the question number 1. What can you say about your eating habits? What can you say about yours? Do you eat healthy? Do you eat like a lot of junk food? How is it for you?
Well, I believe that I eat health. My appetite is very healthy. I become a vegetarian, and I don't eat junk food. Just sometimes,
Okay, really nice. Thank you. Let's go ahead with you, Guilherme. Are you there? Guilherme Fernandez.
Okay.
Yes. Please introduce yourself and answer question number 1.
Hello, my name is Guilherme. I am 18 years old. I am student in public university and I study English and Spanish right now. How about you, Sam?
Wow, that's nice. That's nice. Well, I'm from São Paulo too, guys. I introduced myself at the beginning, but for those who arrived late, I'm going to do it again. I'm from São Paulo. I am 24 years old. I work in a programming in a technology company, and well, I like practicing my English with you guys. That's all. So, Guilherme, what can you say about your eating habits? Do you eat healthy? Do you eat junk foods? Do you mix a little bit?
I don't have a lot eating help, I confess for you, but I think so much I have because my routine is very hard to understand my routine sometimes.
Yeah.
So, how about you, Dionisio?
I think I have already shared with you guys, but I'm not completely healthy. Sometimes I try to eat salad and stuff like that, health food to, to maintain um, a good health.
Okay, nice. Let's go to you then, Leonardo. Why do you think it's hard to eat healthier?
Okay, I think there are two main reasons for this. The first one is when we don't have a clear objective on why we are changing our eating habits, it's very difficult because on the first time you have the opportunity to eat some junk food, for example, you're going to do that. So, for example, if you have a clear objective on lose weight, or you have a clear objective on how you can change your eating habits to improve your, for example, mental health, your cognitive performance. Um, how can I say that? It's very easy when you have a clear objective. Is what I want to say. And the second reason that I said at the beginning is sometimes we use food not as a thing, for example, to nurture our bodies. We also use food to satisfy some emotions. For example, when we are sad, when we are anxious about something, we go eat some food. So I think that's these two reasons. Maybe someone here have another, but that's my opinion.
Okay, nice. Thank you very much, Leonardo. I'd like to hear from you, Deborah Matos. Why is it hard to eat healthier?
For me, it's because to eat a chocolate or junk food is so reward because you eat salad. It is don't do feel full, for example, and a chocolate or something with a lot of sugar or salt. It's so good.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I agree
And
with you.
and how about you, Taina? What do you think?
I think the biggest problem is in the junk food because I think junk food, you have so many options and so easier to find some place or restaurant that sells some junk food, and it's more easier. You open your phone and I don't know, you open iFood, you have a hundred restaurant that have junk food, and when I want to choose some healthy food on my food, I don't find it. I don't find it, and it's so much hard to find some healthy food that is not chicken and sweet potato. And I think this is the problem. We don't see healthy food so easier and so tasty. That's the difference. I think that's it.
Okay, nice. And what about you, Amanda Almeida? What do you think? Question number 2. Why is it hard to eat healthier? Amanda, are you there? Maybe we can go to Guilherme and then come back. What do you think, Guilherme? Why is it hard to eat healthier?
I think sometimes it's really hard to eat healthy because when I think since I was a kid, you see a lot of marketing in the TV on healthy food. Influence a lot children, but that's it. I think there are a lot of influence negative in the internet and other things, because healthy food it's not influenced in and fast food really.
Okay.
Okay, how about you, Solon? If you speak, I don't know.
No, I did not. Well, I believe that I agree with Taina. You know, we have a lot of how can I say, the junk food is much more available than the healthy food for us. You know, for example, if I go to the shopping right now, we are going to have a lot of restaurants with junk food, with, I don't know, a lot of processed things and industrial things. And if you want to eat something natural or something a little bit healthier, you need to look more. You need to look for it, and it's kind of hard, you know. And if you open an app to ask for food at your house, it's the same. Like, we have a lot of promotions for processed food and industrialized food and things like that. And yeah, this makes things so much more harder to eat healthier. You really need to have an objective, like Leonardo said. And you, Dionisio, what do you think about it?
I agree with you guys. I think we've never gone to a place to hang out with friends and find health food to sell, to buy. And so, for example, if you go to the movie theater, you will find restaurants, junk food, which are cheaper, available, and there are a variety of them. So it's more easy to eat those kinds of food. I think the fact that the nutritionists are not so common these days. So just for people who work out and want to have a balanced diet. So I hope in the future, maybe I'm not judging the price of an appointment with a nutritionist, but I think it'll be more available in the future for all of the population. So I think the importance of this worker will be important for our health in the future.
Yes, maybe it will be more popularized, and it will make us think a little bit more before eating everything. I don't know, Amanda, are you there right now?
Yes.
Okay, let's go to question number 2. Why is it hard to eat healthier?
Okay, I agree to all of you say, but I believe the influence of the family in the childhood, when you give junk food for a child, for example, they grow up with these apps, and it's very difficult to change that.
Okay, well, what you said is totally related to the next question number 3. How did your parents influence your food choices? Let's go with you, Amanda. Did your parents give you a lot of junk food or healthy food?
No, my parents give me a lot of health food in my childhood.
Yeah, nice. But
Yeah.
nowadays, do you eat healthy because of them or no?
I think yes, a part is because of them.
Okay, really nice. I don't know, Taina, what about you?
Mm, when I live with my mom, I ate a lot of more junk food because she loves junk food. And so when it was night and we look each other and we think, okay, let's order pizza. So nowadays, I think I eat a little a le- oh my god, less junk food, but I still eating. And yes, my mom influenced me so much to eat junk food.
Nice, amazing. I'd like to hear from you, Leonardo.
Nowadays, I live alone. I live without my parents. But going back to my childhood, they influenced me a lot on healthier habits. Not the not as the way I used to eat today, but yeah, because I don't know who said that. I think it was Dionisio. When you live with your parents, it's difficult to eat things that is not dairy side, So my parents used to like lots of sugar, lots of fat food, and I also used to eat that kind of food, but they also taught me um, how to eat healthy. How to the importance of eating vegetables, eating fruits on a daily basis. And that's it. Nowadays, I used to, as I said at the beginning, I used to eat very healthy. And that's it. I guess they influenced me a lot at the beginning, and I continued with these lessons, and that's it.
Okay. Leonardo talked about you, Dionisio, so I'd like to hear from you.
I think when I was a baby, my parents gave me, fruits and other kinds of healthy food. But I think at the age of 6, I started eating unhealthy. So, snacks and stuff like that, um, and other kinds of uh, su- su- other kinds of chocolates and sweet food. Uh, but I think, for example, the way that my parents raised me is completely different of my cousins because um, my uncle is uh, oh uh, gr- my good mother uh, raises their child completely different because we are living in a new era, so the internet is more available, and she is aware that um, the many ways to incorporate this routine to their children. So, for example, they eat vegetables um, and other things completely different from the way that my parents raised me.
Okay, and what about your family, Guilherme? How did they influence you?
For me, I think my parents eat healthy food, but when you grow up with the family, there are some person have diabetes, change a lot of things. You have to make this. You don't have a lot to choose for your for make. How about you, Solon?
Wow. When I was a kid, my mother used to tell me to eat a lot of vegetables and fruits and etc. And I believe we had kind of a balance. We use it to eat junk food, but also a lot of healthy food. So I believe that my parents influenced me in a very good way, talking about food choices. And you, Deborah Matos, how did your parents influence your food choices?
Um, uh, for me, it's not about influence of my parents because my mother just eat vegetables because in your house have a big vegetable garden and she feel don't miss meat to eat meat and I always learning about to eat good things, have food. But when I moved to study and I started my life at university, I changed my habits, and now I I eat a lot of junk food, but I know cooking, but I feel so lazy to cook sometimes. And so it's more easy to to deliver something. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, it's true. The delivery thing like make things much faster and eating junk food much faster also. But just talking about vegetables, let's go with question number 4. How many times a week do you eat vegetables? I'd like to hear from you, Guilherme.
Okay. For me, I don't eat a lot of vegetable, but every day have vegetable in my house because I don't have time for this because I sometimes just eat breakfast. I just wanna eat in the evening after the university.
Whoa, a long time between meals.
Yes.
Okay, thank you very much. I'd like to hear from you, Amanda. How many times a week do you eat vegetables?
Oh, every day. I love vegetables.
Yeah, you are a vegetarian, right?
Yes.
But before that, did you used to eat like a lot of vegetables every day? How was it? How was your relation with with food?
I I I didn't get the question.
Before being a vegetarian, did you used to eat a lot of vegetables too?
Oh yes.
Okay, yeah, really simple. Thank you very much. Let's go with you, maybe you, Dionisio.
Yes, I eat every day small portions of vegetables with, rice, beans, and the protein. But I think it is not the question, but every morning I like to eat fruits instead of, coffee and bread. I think it's healthy to start your day.
Okay, nice. Let's go with you, Leonardo. You have a balanced eating habit, so tell us what you think about it. How many times a week, Leonardo?
So I have to talk about the fourth question, right?
Yes, how many times a week do you eat vegetables?
Okay. I used to eat more because I recently changed my diet, but yeah, when I used to eat lots of vegetables, I used to eat every day, on during the lunch, during the night also. But nowadays I changed it on a hypercaloric diet. So vegetables, they are not, how can I say that? They don't have lots of calories, so I change them for another type of food. That's it.
Okay, yeah. Depending of the diet, you need different vitamins and stuff. So it really varies from person to person. So I'd like to know from you, Taina, how many times a week do you eat vegetables?
Well, I try to eat salad every day for lunch only. And I love fruits, so if I have fruit here in my house, I can eat all day. And that's it. I can eat some more vegetables. I don't like.
Okay. Yeah, different. Well, in my case, at least 3 times a week I eat vegetables. I don't eat a lot, I must confess, but I'm trying to change it, like eating more fruits on a daily basis. I believe it's important. But let's move on to question number 5. How many meals do you have per day? Guilherme, you said that you have breakfast and then you have dinner. Tell us about it.
That's a problem for me because I don't eat a lot of meals per day. I prefer just eat in the evening.
Really?
For okay, how about you, Leonardo?
Um, I eat 4 times a day. I know I could eat more, but I work a lot during the day, and I live alone, as I said. So it's difficult to dedicate lots of time preparing my food, you know. So I just eat 4 times at the breakfast. Then I have lunch. Then I have my evening afternoon food, and then my evening food, and that's it. I try to eat a lot during these four times.
Okay, good. And I don't know, Deborah, what about you?
I ate uh, I eat 4 times a day. Four. Yeah. I have breakfast, dinner, lunch, and in the afternoon I ate something as well.
Okay,
That's it.
amazing. 4 meals, yeah. And you, Tainá Santos.
Um, okay. When I wake up, I have to eat breakfast because if I don't eat breakfast, I can work. And then I lunch, and in the end of the afternoon, I have a snack, and that's it. In the afternoon, I snacks until I go sleep. That's it.
Okay, snack, amazing. What about you, Amanda Almeida? How many meals do you have per day? I believe she left. Yes. Okay. Okay, let's go with you then, Dionisio.
I think the standard for everyone 4 times a day, breakfast and then lunch and before the afternoon ends, a small a snack sometimes, and the dinner. I eat dinner, but I think I eat dinner late. I I am going to eat dinner at after the meeting ends, and so I think that's it.
Okay, yeah. I believe most of us have like 4 meals on average, like breakfast, then lunch, then a snack, and then dinner. For me, it's the same. But sometimes between the breakfast and the lunch, I have other snack, you know, but not every day. But I try to do it like eating an apple or a cereal bar or something like that. It's nice. It's nice. You don't get so hungry to the lunch. So let's move on to question number 6. Not eating fast is also important to eat in a healthier way. What is the average time you spend eating lunch, for example? I must confess that I eat really fast, you know, so I don't know, when I have lunch, I eat in 15 minutes, something like that. I believe it's really fast, but I don't know about you guys. And after eating, I feel a little bit full, you know, but I'm just used to eating really fast. I don't know, maybe because of work. um, and you, Deborah, do you eat fast? How many minutes do you spend eating lunch, for example?
I think about five or 20 minutes
20
because
minutes.
yeah, because I prefer to eat with more calm
Yeah.
and appreciate my food because when I eat fast, like 5 or 10 minutes, I feel full soon, but in few minutes I feel hungry uh, again. So I prefer to eat more easily, more 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 calm. And how about you, Leonardo?
It depends on the day. Um, during the week, um, I guess I have 15 or 10 minutes eating. and I also eat in front of my computer, sometimes working, sometimes watching some videos. And I try to eat more calm, as Deborah said, during the weekends, because I don't have the routine, I don't have to work, so that's it.
Okay, amazing. And you, Dionisio?
I think when I'm starving, when I'm really hungry, I eat really fast, or when the food is really delectable and I really want to eat it. Uh, I know that we have to wait, and when we are eating, to chew the food correctly. Um, so I, for speaking for myself, I eat really fast most of the time.
Okay, thank you. And you, Guilherme?
For me, I think it's really fast, but I think it's now. I think a lot of people eat fast because you have a connection with your cell phone every time. I need to eat is just help eat fast, but it's longer eating a food. But I think I think eating eat your food. It's more for your health. But I don't practice it. I say it, but I don't practice. I confess for you. How about you, Sam?
Wow. Yeah, I told you guys I eat really fast most of the time. Even during the weekends, I spend about, I don't know, 15 minutes eating lunch, for example. So I believe it's fast. I don't know. I think I'm going to change it maybe. Okay, let's skip question number 7 and go straight to question number 8. What foods do you avoid eating? I'd like to hear from you, Deborah. Number 8, what foods do I avoid eating?
I avoid to eat beetroot. Beetroot. I
Can
don't
you
know
repeat?
how. Beetroot. Beterraba. I don't know
Okay,
how.
yeah.
Because I hate beterraba, and I avoid to eat it because I threw threw up threw up it when I vomit when I eat it. So I avoid it.
Okay, beetroot.
Beetroot,
Nice.
yeah.
And you, Leonardo, what food do you avoid eating?
Uh, Okay, I think I really like all the vegetables. I also like, I don't know how to say beterraba. You just said it and I forget. Uh, Beetroot,
Yes, beetroot.
that's it. But I try to avoid eating sugar, as I said, um, and also some fat food. I I eat fat food, but I try to avoid it. And sugar, it doesn't make part of my routine anymore. So that's these two kind of foods.
You don't eat sugar anymore?
No, no, I don't.
Oh, this is really nice, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I'd like to hear from you, Guilherme. What foods do you avoid eating?
I avoid eat onions.
Onions, just onions. Why?
I don't know why, but yes, I hate onions. But
Okay,
onions eat everything. Every food have onions.
yeah.
Okay, everyone answer this question.
No, there is Dionisio.
How about
Yes,
you, Dionisio?
I do love onions, especially with beef. It's delicious. but I try to avoid everything with olive. I don't like the taste of it. And I also try to avoid sugar because I think in 2020, I discovered that I was in a stage of pre-diabetes. I don't know why. I think because I was used to put a lot of sugar in my acai berry. Um, but I stopped it and I tried to follow a I tried to follow, I tried to practice a sport and it helped me. I was able to control it and now everything is fine. My health is completed and I was able to avoid diabetes, hopefully, thanks God. So I also tried sugar and everything with olive.
Okay, really good. Well, in my case, I avoid just two things. I avoid eating pork, meat, you know. I don't know, I I don't like very much. I prefer the beef, like from cow or something like that. And I also avoid eating, I don't know how to say in English, quiabo. I don't know how to say this in English. I'm going to search really fast. Okra, I believe it's okra, according to Google. But I try to avoid eating these things because I don't like it so much. And okay, let's go to question number 9. Do you multitask when you're eating? I heard Leonardo saying that he works or watches something. What about you, Deborah? What do you do while you're eating?
Uh, I I watching Netflix during my eat or YouTube, but do other things like working or read something or talk with someone on WhatsApp. No, I don't do it. Just watching things.
Okay. And you, Guilherme?
I think it's when I watch some things because it's very easy. How about you, Leonardo?
Yeah, I used to multitask when I'm eating. I know that's not a good thing to do, but during the week, it's very difficult to conciliate all the things I have to do because I study and I also work. So I have to use all the time I have to do my things. But as I said, during the weekends, I try to have more time eating, to focus on what I'm doing at that moment, and that's it.
Okay, thank you very much. Dionisio, are you there?
Yes, as Deborah, I also like to uh, watch some video while I'm eating. Uh, as Leonardo said, I think for me as well, it is time to stop my day. So I try to enjoy this time while I'm eating. I also try to have some fun to search on web and social medias, for example.
Okay. Well, in my case, I eat fast, so I don't multitask while eating. I just eat for those 15 minutes, and then I'm going to do other things like watch a TV series. But sometimes when I am at home or at work, I talk with other people while eating or listen to the news on TV. Do something like that, like really common. Let's go to the last one. What are you doing right now to start eating healthier? Guilherme, please.
I confess for you because my routine I don't have a make a lot of think for each health, but I have a think a lot of this because it's so good for health with some for me for my health. I think every people have to think about this one day, but I don't have a practice. How about you, Dionise?
I try to eat more fruit instead of snacks and bread, for example. And after have lunch, after have dinner, I also try to eat food instead of chocolate or sweet food. So I do love fruit. So as long as I can, I taste it.
Okay, really nice. We also have Deborah.
Like Johnny said, I'm doing to eat more fruits out every day, and introduce in my meal some vegetables. I don't like to eat vegetables, but it's important to eat it. To eat, and I want to do this because I want to live for more than 30 years. 30? No, 30 is so little. 50 years.
Okay, yeah, it seems important to live, to have longevity. And you, Leonardo, you said you are trying to eat healthy. How are you doing this?
Okay, I just set 2 goals for myself, and I try to fulfill them. These agreements that I made with myself every day. The first goal is to eat health because of cognitive performance. Because, for example, I cut sugar because it make us unstable. During the day, you eat some sugar, and then you want to eat more sugar, and then you want to eat more sugar. Uh, that's bad. And the second one is to gain weight. So I, I adapted my routine, I adapted my diet to eat lots of calories to gain weight. So that's it. I just set some goals and I try to fulfill these agreements every day.
Okay.
It's not easy, but that's it.
Okay, amazing. Well, in my case, to start eating healthier, I brought this topic to listen from you guys the tips you have. I was kind of thinking about listening the tips you can give me or the things you are doing and trying to adapt this to my situation. So yeah, I believe I got some good insights from you. So guys, tonight, this was our conversation. I'm going to send here on the chat a few links. The first one is about the feedback. It's really important if you have some critics, some suggestions, or some ideas to share, please click on the link and answer the question and give a note or something like that. The second link is about the live on YouTube. You can share the link with your friend, you can like it, and you can watch your pronunciation, or I don't know, try to listen to a different question again. And the last one is our website on TALKNTALK. And if you want to practice other idioms or English in another hour, you just need to go there and schedule the meeting. So guys, that's it. It was amazing here for you. And Deborah, this was your, oh no, it was Amanda, I'm sorry. I thought Amanda was her first meeting here, but Deborah, what did you think about the meeting tonight?
It was a very good topic because you stop to live in automatic and think more about your health, about what you eat, and that's good.
Okay.
Now I will going to sleep, think about what I can improve for my lunch or my dinner or my breakfast.
Okay. Thank you. Very nice. And you, Guilherme, what did you think about the meeting? You are muted. You are muted. Yes.
For me, this meeting, it's amazing practice English with you guys. And I never think about speak about this topic, health food. But I think so much, I have a change in my life. I have a change in my life so much because I don't practice anything. I know my routine is very hard to consider, but I have a try. I have a chance for this. Okay, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye, guys. It was a pleasure talking to you. I hope to see